Genesis chapter 10 is often called the Table of Nations, as it traces the descendants of Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, after the flood. It explains how the earth was repopulated and how different peoples, tribes, and regions began to form. The chapter emphasizes the spreading out of nations across the earth according to their families, languages, lands, and territories. The descendants of Japheth are listed first, and they spread toward the coastlands and northern regions. From his line come various peoples associated with maritime and distant lands. This section highlights the growth of nations beyond the immediate region of the Middle East, showing the early dispersion of humanity across wider geography. Next, the descendants of Ham are described, including notable figures such as Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. From this line come many groups associated with regions like Egypt and Canaan. A significant figure in this section is Nimrod, described as a mighty hunter and a powerful ruler, associated with the beginning of kingdoms such as Babel and cities in the land of Shinar. Finally, the descendants of Shem are recorded, from whom come the Semitic peoples. This line is especially important in the biblical narrative because it leads toward Abraham and the future nation of Israel. The chapter concludes by summarizing that from these families the nations spread over the earth after the flood, showing the fulfillment of God's command to multiply and fill the earth. Let's now read Genesis chapter 10. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Riphath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Phut, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba, and Havilah, and Sabta, and Raamah, and Sabteca, and the sons of Raamah, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush begat Nimrod, he began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. Out of that land went forth Ashur, and builded Nineveh, and the city Rehoboth, and Calah. And Rezin between Nineveh and Calah, the same as a great city. And Mizraim begat Ludim, and Anamim, and Lahabim, and Naphtuhim. And Pathrusim, and Casluhim, out of whom came Philistine, and Caphtorim. And Canaan begat Sidon his firstborn, and Heth. And the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite. And the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite. And the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, and afterward were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou comest to Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest, unto Sodom, and Gomorrah, and Admah, and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. These are the sons of Ham, after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. Unto Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth the elder, even to him were children born. The children of Shem, Elam, and Ashur, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram. And the children of Aram, Uz, and Hul, and Gether, and Mash. And Arphaxad begat Salah, and Salah begat Eber. And unto Eber were born two sons, the name of one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. And Joktan begat Almodad, and Shalef, and Hazarmaveth, and Jerah. And Hadoram, and Uzal, and Deklah. And Obal, and Abimael, and Sheba. And Ophir, and Havilah, and Jobab, all these were the sons of Joktan. And their dwelling was from Mesha, as thou goest unto Sephirah mount of the east. These are the sons of Shem, after their families, after their tongues, in their lands, after their nations. These are the families of the sons of Noah, after their generations, in their nations, and by these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood. This ends our reading of Genesis chapter 10.